morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday or Tuesday for y'all if you watch our vlogs the day that they go up. I am having some breakfast. I've got some avocado on toast. I just finished my workout a little while ago, and now I'm watching the Pretty Little Liars episode from last week because I hate when I get behind on it because I don't like to binge watch it. So anyway, I'm catching up with that one episode that I missed because, hello, the Olympics. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I am going to watch that, have my breakfast, and then get ready.
I'm home now. Had a pretty boring day at work. Just did a lot of email stuff, catching up on some stuff after the weekend, and then kind of planning out my work week. I've got a lot of stuff to get done in the next few days, but I'm gonna work on a little bit of a project that I've been kind of wanting to do, but wasn't really sure exactly when I would have time. I've got a little bit of extra time, and I've got a little bit of the tools I've needed. So I'm gonna work on setting up a computer. I'm gonna do a little bit of measuring the power that it's using first so I can see how much power it takes to run this thing. But I'm gonna set up a computer for a security camera and a backup system for my computer. Security camera because we actually had a break-in in our neighbor's car the other day. It really wasn't a break-in as much as it was somebody unlocked. I mean, they left their cars unlocked. Their debit card was sitting on their front seat. So I mean, overall it was just a terrible line of things that was done wrong that led to their car being broken into. But I mean, there's nothing they can do. There's no cameras, nothing around. So I'm going to set one up just for my own personal peace of mind, because I've actually usually have quite a bit of stuff in my car, just tools and computer equipment and that kind of stuff. I always lock it, but you never know. So figured video evidence would be helpful. This is an old computer that I bought back in the day and really haven't had a use for it. It's a pretty powerful computer. But laptops are so much more portable because this thing is massive. As you can see, like it's probably 2 feet tall. Probably the biggest reason why I don't use it is because of how loud it is. So I'm gonna plug it in here and turn it on. As you can hear, it boots up pretty loud. So I don't usually run it. It's a little dusty. Haven't booted this puppy up in a while. But once it's going, it's not too loud. And it's got some cool LEDs on the front that light stuff up, which is cool, but I'll probably turn those off because this will end up living probably in the closet in a corner. After trying to find cables and video stuff and I finally have got the USB drive in. I'm installing Ubuntu Linux onto this, and it is installing now. Only 8 years later. This is actually taking quite a lot longer time than I thought it would. Interestingly enough, I remember installing Ubuntu Linux on a computer back when in like 2010, so 6 years ago. And I remember downloading the file took what felt like forever. This one finished in a few minutes. So we've come a long way with internet, that's for sure. It's gonna take a while for it to download all this, but when it is done, I should have it up and running. I'm still not quite sure how much power this is using. It's been hours later now. Finally got it installed. I had an error after error after error, and as it turns out, the downloaded file I got was corrupted, so I had to re-download it and then reinstall it, and now it is up, it is running. Let's see. Hello, Ubuntu. The beast has risen. So anyway, it's finally running.
Another
I'm thrilled.
thing that happened.
It's running. I'm thrilled. And I've been working up here in mostly silence. I had Netflix running a little bit. All of a sudden, this creature comes and bursts into the door with a loud burst of "Mah!"
I didn't do that.
Scared me to death. I don't know what you did.
I said, Matthew.
Scared me so bad. I could not believe it was.
I was trying to be like as silent as possible coming up the stairs.
She did a good job.
I was just like slowly coming up the stairs because I know the stairs are loud. Like if you just come running up the stairs. But I went really slow and was trying to be as quiet as possible. And I scared him. I'm so excited.
Yeah, super cool.
My goal was to not make any noise so I could scare him.
She did good.
It took me a minute to figure out what room you were in though. I almost went into the second bedroom, like burst in the door. That would have been really funny because you would have seen it from here.
I would have died laughing. We're like, haha, I'm not in there.
Obviously, I stayed in my workout clothes all day. Don't worry, I actually like got ready. I just decided to stay in comfy clothes all day. So anyway, I'm going downstairs. I finished watching Stranger Things, like the whole first season, and oh my gosh, if you have not watched it, go watch it. Hold on, the camera's like crooked. There we go. If you haven't watched it, go watch it, especially if you like sci-fi kind of stuff. It seems really scary, like in the first episode and maybe a little through like the next episode, but it's not scary. It's not so much scary, it's more of like just like sci-fi, like weird things are happening, and there's all these like theories about why it's I don't know, that kind of stuff. But I really like shows like that, so I loved it, which is why I binge watched it. And I'm gonna get some dinner now because I'm hungry. And these two are wanting attention. They literally ran down the stairs so they could come and get on the carpet before I made it all the way downstairs and just lay in front of me. Anyway, I'm gonna eat some food, probably some avocado on toast. What is this? This is what happens when you marry like a techie. Weird things like this are just all over the house. Like, what is this? Oh, it's a projector. Why is it on our kitchen counter? At least I think it's a projector. Why it's in the kitchen, I have no idea. But Matthew's been going through a lot of the tech stuff we have in the house, which is a lot. Apparently we have a lot of mics, which doesn't really surprise me. But we're missing my headphones, my like good headphones that I really like. Matthew says they're probably at his office or in the studio, so we'll find those at some point. Anyway, I'm gonna get some food. Now I'm gonna have my avocado on toast. I know y'all are probably thinking, Ciera, you eat that for like every single meal. But I do eat it a lot when we have avocados because they always seem to go bad like really quick. So yeah, I eat avocado a lot when we actually have them. I need to give a little shout out to Matthew because usually I am the one who always picks out like the fruit and the veggies and stuff like that. I mean, you know that if you've seen our vlogs from like when we went shopping and stuff. Because Matthew claims he doesn't know the difference between like good and bad when looking at fruit and veggies. So I'm the one who always picks it out. But Matthew went to get groceries without me the other day when I wasn't really feeling up to it. And he picked out absolutely perfect avocados. Because when I pick them out, I always pick out one that I can eat like that day or the next day. One that will be ripe in like a few days, and then one that will take a little bit longer to ripen. And Matthew did the exact same thing. I was so excited when I found the avocados. I was like, oh my gosh, these are perfect. So anyway, yeah, I'm having avocado on toast. I'm gonna watch some vlogs, maybe Netflix. Today's been a really chill day other than working out, so yeah. But I have a lot of stuff I want to get done tomorrow, though. Ooh. I know it's dark. Sorry. Oh, actually, it's got some weird blue lighting to it. Because I came upstairs thinking Matthew was in bed because I was hearing a show. So I was like, oh, he's watching something on Netflix. Sorry, y'all. And he's like already in bed. And I was like, I'll just you know, get ready for bed right quick. But no, that is not the case. This is on the TV, not Netflix. Here's Matthew still doing something. Matthew made fun of me because I was like, what? Put it on Netflix. What did you do to everything? Because this big thing, what is this, Matthew? What is this?
It's a computer. It's a desktop computer.
And it was like over here, like up against this, and now it's like out here in the middle of like the walkway to get to the closet. Like, what in the world? It's 10:30. It's 10:30, so it's time for me to go to bed. The lighting is so bad in our house. If you are a vlogger, you can probably feel my pain on this, but I feel like the only way to have good lighting when I'm just like vlogging in our house is to turn on all the lights, and then it's good lighting. Is anyone else like that? That's how I feel. This little guy is perched on the food bucket again. Henry. He seriously loves the camera, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed because it's 10:30 and I need to go to bed earlier than I have been the past few days. I've been going to bed way too late. But I want to get up and get things done tomorrow, so I need to go to bed. Thanks for watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up or share or comment, whatever you would like to do. We love talking to y'all down in the comments, even though sometimes I get distracted and I don't answer comments for a few days. Subscribe, comment, thumbs up, all that good stuff. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Bye. Do you want to say goodnight too?
This is gonna be the best.